Hi, everybody. So I thought today I would do something a little different. I thought rather than doing my plan with me for the following week, I'm going to do the back half of my week. So usually when I plan out my full week on like a Sunday, I do most of the beginning, but then towards the end, it starts to get lighter because I haven't gotten there yet. I'm really like, I guess if you think about it, my ideal planner would be like one that has Monday through Thursday on 2 pages and then Friday through Saturday on 2 pages. But I think that's a little excessive. But this is basically how I tend to go through my week. So I thought that maybe what you'd like to see is instead of me then starting another week and then starting another week, you can see kind of what happens on the other hand when I actually catch up with it, because there are plenty of weekends where I don't. I will leave the plan with me linked down below. This is actually the previous video that came out on this channel that has this upfront week. And I'm using my Hyacinth dot pen, my lilac, I believe it is. Lilac or lavender? I don't know. I think it's lilac. Mild liner and my Le Pen marker, although I'm starting to kind of squunch it, so I'm not sure how long it's going to last. This is my makselife planner, and it's the week of Monday, July 31st through August the 6th, and I am working on this on Wednesday. So let's get going. So first and foremost, a lot of the time by the end of the week, by this point in the week, I will go and fill in my weather for the rest of the week. Usually because if I do it all in advance, it's often different by the end of it. So for example, today is Wednesday, so tomorrow, Thursday, currently on the, on my planner, it says, cloudy, partly cloudy, 82, 63. And on my current app, it is sunny, 88, 64. So it does change. Not a huge change, but it does change. And like today it was cloudy, but it's actually rained today. So anyway, so let me get this weather in right quick. So that's my first step. My second step is to go into my actions and check in with anything that has gotten done already. So if we look, I've already crossed off my July monthly because I did that already. My mother-in-law left yesterday, so her trip is out of here. RJ did his registration yesterday, so that's done. Jess and I went on our date last night to the ballpark, and that was a ton of fun. What else? HB90, I did the July monthly there. I have started the calendar. That indeed has happened. I also basically took a day off yesterday because I did some work on dialysis, but the rest of the day was like RJ's registration and going to the ballpark, as well as my mother-in-law leaving. So that's done. Find out when Reverend Eric is in the pulpit. So I have not yet been able to figure out how to find out for the whole month, but I did find out he won't be there this Sunday, so I'm not going to go in this Sunday. As for the rest of this, I have not done these things yet. But that gives me kind of a picture of sort of where I am in terms of my things I said I wanted to accomplish this week. All right, so we've done that. I already put in my habits for the day. I already filled my plants up, and I already checked my time blocks for the day and my daily. I already checked it even though I'm doing it right now, so that's fine. But like I said, I haven't done Peloton or walking pad yet. I'm actually hoping it'll cool off enough tonight to do the Peloton because my bedroom's upstairs. It gets fucking hot up there. I don't want to ride on a Peloton when I'm like already dying of sweat. So there is that. Now, as you can see, I have been checking things off as they've been getting done, and not everything has gotten done yet. Another change that I need to quickly make is that I decided to change this to a plan with me from a vlog because I overslept today and didn't want to vlog. So I'm going to change it to plan with me, and I'm filming. I already checked it off because I knew I was about to start filming it. Okay, so now that all of that is done, another thing I did add in, the only thing I've added in for the most part, except for filling in some of these to-do lists, is this Orkin. I never know until like 2 days ahead of time when the Orkin guy is going to come. So I found that out yesterday, and I found out the time today. So that's in here. But other than that, there hasn't been a lot changed. Now, the next thing I want to do is check on my meals for the week. I did not do a meal plan for this week because my mother-in-law was in town and it was just too much going on. So I've sort of been playing it by ear. She did get us a fondue pot though as a gift, like an electric one, and I am very excited about that. Tonight I'm going to do Brenner because I have this stuff and I need to use it up, and I really have been wanting hamburger fucking helper. So I'm going to do that tomorrow night. And if people in my family don't want it, they can make their own fucking food. Hamburger fucking helper. It's my comfort food, man. God, my desk is a fucking mess. That's definitely something that's going to go on for this weekend, is cleaning my office up. So hamburger helper for tomorrow night. And then for Friday night, I think we want to just eat up what we've got in the fridge. So it's going to be a fend for yourself night, because I'm going to go grocery shopping on Sunday. So I haven't made my meal plan out, and my meal plans are usually Saturday through Friday. So I won't have these 2 days until I do my meal plan on Friday. So one thing I do need to put on here on Friday is that during dialysis, we are going to do iron. We got it. And we decided we're not going to do it it's once a week for 6 weeks currently. And what it is Jesse will be adding it to my dialysis, like not indirectly like into my veins, but into the machine, and then it'll go into my veins. And because, whoa, sorry about the blowout there. Because next Monday we're going to be doing blood work. It's just too many additional variables. So we thought Friday would be a much better day, because on Sunday we really like to play it fast and loose. And on Tuesdays, we do early dialysis so we can go to the office. So we figured Thursday and Friday will be our iron days. And this week we're going to do it on Friday. And we'll see how it makes me feel. So that's on there. So now that I have gotten sort of the updates in there of the things for sure, I guess the other big thing for sure is going to be cleaning my office. And that will probably be on Sunday, because Saturday, even though I have space, I also know that between putting the green stock away, going grocery shopping, and doing household chores, I am going to be fucking wiped out. Although Sunday tends to be a high energy day for me because it's a non-dialysis day. So I think we're going to put that on Sunday and make it a priority, because my office is a hot goddamn mess, and I will have a much better time working next week, especially because my sister's going to be getting here next week. So I don't want her to come and see my office and laugh at me. And she's going to want to see it because of all my dialysis shit in here. Clean office, you filthy animal. For all the Home Alone fans out there. I added some personal here, but I need a couple of things, another couple of errands to go for this afternoon. So I need to go to Target, mostly to pick up a couple of bottles of Resolve, because we go through that like it's nobody's business, because my orange man loves to cough up hairballs. And I had to drop off some, it's not overdue, some will be overdue, if not today, library books. So those are on here for today. As for tomorrow, I don't really want to add anything to this because it's already pretty fucking full. I have been relatively on top of everything this week in terms of work. So aside from changing the video, I don't think I need to make any changes. I'm also going to note, this is the first week I've really reincorporated work back into my personal planner. I'm doing relatively good. A little bit off, but still relatively good. So I'm not too worried about it. Although I can check this content calendar off because I did that already this week. I think I had it on here twice. Whatever. So I'm doing pretty good for this. So I'm not going to fuck with Thursday. But like I was saying, because this is new for me, I'm still incorporating my work in. I haven't quite nailed the system down yet, but this is where I'm at right now. All right, so then we're moving to Friday. I'm going to start filling in the rest of the week. I'm going to leave this blank for right now until I get through the next 2 days and I know what I want to work on Friday in terms of Chrissy Ann Designs work. And the same right here. So all the work stuff is going to stay blank because until I get there, I won't know. Like I'll know the day of. However, in the evening on Friday, I'm going to want a meal plan. I also know that I'm going to need to order the cabana. We're going to be going to the water park with my sister and brother-in-law, and we're going to get a cabana and be like real adults at the water park. So I need to make sure to take care of that on Friday. Also, if I have time on Friday evening, I really want to go to my plants. There's a couple that are not doing so hot. I might need to repot one. So I need to do more than just water them. I need to actually give them like a monthly checkup, except it's been like 3 months. So I'm just going to put plants really big. And that'll be something nice and low key that I can do Friday evening. That's not too much energy, not too intense. Check on plants. it'll give me something on Friday evening with some space for relaxing. And then other than that, I'm just going to leave it blank because currently this feels exactly like this is probably, once I fill in what I'm going to do for work that day, this is probably all that's going to happen on Friday. So I don't need to add anything more. It doesn't have to be filled in. There can be blank spaces. All right, then we go to Saturday and we have the grocery store list and the chores, sheets in the backyard, getting that cleaned up. The other thing I want to do is the kitchen table because it is a hot goddamn mess. And the other thing I would do would be the guest room, but I have that on my list for earlier in the week. That's actually something I'm going to do today, this evening when I'm done with work. So that's my chores list, and then put green stock away. And then ideally, we will have a movie night of some sort. Hopefully, I would love to go see the Barbie movie with Sunny. Or we could do an at-home movie night. I have an entire list. But I'd like to do something mellow because if I'm left to my own devices on a Saturday, often I will just keep catching up on life shit until I am exhausted. And that doesn't do anybody any good. So movie night. And I'll leave that blank underneath to put in what movie we wind up watching. Maybe what I'll do is I'll color this in for the title once we figure out if we're going to go out to the Barbie movie or stay in and probably watch Everything Everywhere All at Once because RJ's been on us to watch that. As for Sunday, I know I'm not going to be going to church on Sunday because the minister's not there, and it's going to be getting the house ready for my sister mostly and cleaning the office, you filthy animal. So I've got my weeklies on here, scheduling the next week, and getting a piece of Christian Designs work done if I'm at all possible on dialysis. I'll probably run some laundry because I'm doing sheets on Saturday. Usually, the way my laundry has been working out, it used to be a load every day. That's not really how it's been working out lately. It's been more like I do a few loads every few days, usually on like Tuesdays or Wednesdays, and then on the weekends at some point. So if I can get it going in between dialysis and my patron hangout, that would be most excellent. Laundry. And then in the evening, I'm going to give myself a couple of personal to-dos for Sunday, although I won't have a lot of time. But I will also call sisters because I haven't really done that this week. So I'll put some stars. And that is what the end of my week is going to look like. So as you can see, I've sort of just gone in and filled out sort of what is left. And this gives me a whole bunch. I've got some room here to sketch out a meal plan if I want to. But generally speaking, this is on a week when I'm really staying on top of my planner. This is how I fill in the back half of my week. I just go in, I add things that have come up like the Orkin or whatever. I look at the end of the week, see kind of what didn't get done, what needs to get moved over, and then I fill it in with other stuff. And it doesn't always go this way, but this is the plan. Plans don't always go exactly how you make them. We all know this, but this gives me a jumping off point for the second half of my week. I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Are you like a daily planner? Do you do all of your planning up front and then you just go for it? Are you a fly by the seat of your pants? How do you kind of move through your week when it comes to the plans that you make? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, friends, peace.